Why, hello everyone, my name is Cinder and today I have a bit of a different type of video for you all. This time it's Marvel Rivals. It's a game I've been playing quite a lot recently and I've fallen in love with this game. It's really cool. I had some really good matches as Rocket Raccoon, so I thought I would show you guys the gameplay, the matches I had. And in this video, I kind of just want to analyze what I do in the game and like see what I did good, what I did bad, and just share my thinking process and all of that stuff. So hopefully you guys like it. Let's get right into it. Get some armor? No? I initially threw down my BRB station so people could get an extra 25 health, but no one grabbed it. So instead I put it elsewhere and I decided to shoot down this choke point here to get some damage done and hopefully get my ultimate faster than the other supports on their team. So yeah, just basically shooting down there and occasionally throwing out some healing orbs to heal my teammates so they don't die, obviously, because that's my job as a support. Our Hulk gets in trouble, so I decided to just pocket him as much as I can. It was kind of hard to see if he was damaged or not because his health bar was hidden by the roof of that structure. But we managed to keep him alive, and that's a good thing. When nobody needs healing, make sure you do damage. You can really dish out a lot of damage with Rocket if you're up close. Right here, our Hulk is in trouble, and I'm kind of the main healer because we have an Adam Warlock, so I'm just sending a bunch of healing towards him. I want to save my ult for like a bigger push. I see a lot of Rocket players just pump out healing non-stop, but they never use their like actual machine gun, and this is something I learned recently, and I've been starting to use my gun a lot more to do damage, and trust me, this gun is really effective at doing damage, especially at close medium range. As you can see here, the enemy team is pushing in really hard, so I put my ult down and start flying towards the storm to kill her. What? Hello? How the fuck did I get eaten? As you can see right here, I look straight in the air because I can rocket boost whenever he spits me out to save myself. Getting eaten when I was in the air definitely frustrated me, so I apologize for the language. The fact that you get eaten in the air is kind of fucking weird. What the hell? So nothing much happens here except our Spider-Man decides to ult and kill their Psylocke. And then a little bit later, Iron Man just goes in and ults, and I think he dies mid-ult, sadly. Okay, interesting ult. Does he respawn here? Oh, he does. I definitely don't have the best positioning here. I definitely should be closer to the fight, but I decided to jump down, and I hear the storm ult, and then I decide to get back on high ground because I don't want to die to it. So our Iron Man does get a pick, but he gets killed in return, and they also kill the second healer. So now it's just me healing. Spider-Man does end up getting another pick, so I think we're kind of close to even. So I'm just trying to keep my team alive, healing, moving around, making sure I'm safe. This fight definitely isn't in our favor as we lose yet another person. And here, I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just panicking and just going behind here for some reason. I decide to jump down, I heal, and I try to do damage to Magneto, but I end up getting in trouble, so I dash out. And by this point, it's kind of over, and I definitely should have played a little bit better. Maybe better positioning, maybe healing the teammates a bit more, because I was just kind of goofing around a bit. Right here, we're just kind of waiting for the fight. I'm just healing the teammates that need healing, and I'm kind of thinking about where to put my revive station. And I do end up deciding to go back here and tossing it into this room. And then we go back trying to heal our team and see what happens. So I end up initiating with an early ult here just to stall them and make them take longer time to push the cart. I push in here to see if I can deal some damage. Unfortunately, our Thor dies. I probably should have healed him, but we do trade by killing the Magneto. And now everyone is just ulting, and we kind of had to retreat a little bit here because this is dangerous territory. Unfortunately for us, only me and the tank and the healer are retreating. So the other two DPS are fighting, but we do end up trading. And now the Iron Man is coming back. I didn't see him. I thought he was dead. He does die, but he does come back, fortunately, because I have the revive station down. Storm ults here and decides to go for me. I just dash away to high ground and I'm safe. Unfortunately, as I'm in the high ground, 3 people end up dying. But luckily for us, as we're fighting here, the Adam Warlock is going inside this building and reviving everybody. Very big play by this Adam Warlock, actually. Now I'm just kind of standing here trying to shoot some healing out there. I can't really see where my teammates are. I probably should have gone up closer to the fight so I could see what's going on. And so I have a better awareness of the situation. I also try to kill this invisible woman. I can't quite finish her off though, sadly. I definitely should have been healing a lot more here. I wasn't really paying attention to my teammates. And this is probably something I have to get better at. It's just awareness of what's going on. And not tunnel visioning on doing damage, you know? Something you can do with Rocket is shoot one orb and then shoot your gun and then shoot orb, you know, like weave in the damage and healing. Good. Very nice. So we end up actually winning the entire fight here, and so that's pretty nice. I definitely should have been weaving in the healing as I was trying to fight the invisible woman, just so the orbs could maybe heal the people that were dying. And now the fight is actually beginning once again, and so Cloak and Dagger decides to ult toward us, and I'm just kind of backing up here, trying to be safe. And unfortunately, I don't look up and the Iron Man dies, but thankfully, once again, I have my revive station right there for him. Unfortunately, he goes right in and dies really quickly before I can even react to it. So here, I went to the high ground because I heard them use 2 ultimates, which will definitely kill all of our teammates, and I cannot out-heal it, so I just tried to focus on surviving myself. My DPS brain kicks in, and I try to kill the Psylocke, which is a terrible idea, by the way. I definitely should have died here, but I luckily get out alive. And yeah, that was not great. The invisible woman decides to ult here, which is a terrible idea for them and good for us. But we do end up losing this fight, so we kind of have to retreat a little bit and regroup. With Rocket, you want to make sure you throw your revive station down every time you have the cooldown off. And typically you don't want to place it where people can find it really easy. This placement isn't really ideal, but it works out in the end. And I just decided to go in and put my ult down and see what happens. End up paying for it. I almost die here to the bombs. Yeah, this is just a lost fight right here. Oh my god, the bombs. Oh, he's so low. Sending some heal orbs down this corridor here, and it bounces off the wall and luckily heals the Iron Man. And I decide to fight this Cloak and Dagger. I dash in, I almost die to the bombs. Dude, the fucking bombs are insane. Luckily I do survive here, and I get the medkit as well. These bombs, man, they're ruining everything. Thankfully, after this fight, it's a 4v3, so we end up actually pushing in with Mandel's ult. I take the high ground here to see where my team is, so I can heal them. And then the Magneto ends up ulting, so I decide to hide so I don't die to it. I quickly throw down the revive station, and I run away, because I know Storm is coming for me. When she realized she couldn't get me, she went for Hawkeye instead. Sadly, he did die. After that, I'm not really sure what's going on here. I get chased by the Penny, and I'm kind of like left out of the fight. I can't really get in there, so it's just a bunch of chaos right now. I realize that I'm in trouble here, so I dash away and get to safety. The entire fight is really split here, so I didn't really know what to do here. Just ended up doing some damage and healing, and just kind of waiting for my teammates to either kill them and we can push up, or they die and they respawn here with us. The tanks end up respawning, so now it's time for us to push up and try to do some damage, do some healing, and try to win this fight. Psylocke ults here, and I decide to back up while healing. I put down my revive station in case someone dies to it, and then we reposition a little bit here. Oh, you won. After this round, I checked my score, and I'm doing pretty good. No deaths, and a lot of healing, a lot of damage. Okay, that's not bad at all.
Time to switch things up.
You should always throw down your revive station, because it does give people 25 shield and like a jump boost. Okay. So my teammate chooses to be Winter Soldier, which is a really good thing for Rocket, because he gets to throw down a thing that makes him, Winter Soldier, do faster fire rates and infinite ammo, which is really, really strong. Careful for mines. I knew they had a Penny Parker from the last round, so I was assuming maybe they had put a trap down, so I was being a bit cautious. Throwing my revive station down here in case somebody dies. And then I end up shooting down this spider spawner thing that Penny has, because that thing is really strong, so destroy that. As Rocket, you definitely want to shoot down enemy deployables if you can. Our Hulk is really low on health here, so I just spam heal him as much as I can. And then I decided to shoot down this squid thing, but I probably should have just been spam healing the Hulk, to be honest. And I kind of just let him lose his like Hulk form, which is not great. I decided to go to high ground to help out Thor, and then I also get a better view of what's going on in the battlefield. Tossing down the power up for Winter Soldier. I probably should have done that way earlier, because he gets really powerful with it. Okay, good job. That's really good. Our Hulk decides to go in and push them. He gets in trouble here, so me and Mantis, we go and heal and support him. No point really resting him. The fight has been going on for a bit too long now, so I decided to use my ultimate here to finally get them all done with. I can see that someone is really low health on the cart here, so I throw down my revive station. Fortunately, we don't need it, so I just take it back. Good. I end up taking the high ground here, which is not really needed, and I kind of just didn't really do much up here. I kind of just wasted time. Oh, they changed the roof here, and I probably should have positioned a lot better and closer to my teammates. I also throw down this revive station, which is really, I think it's out of range, so not really good. What I do here is kind of just really bad positioning. I don't know what I was thinking here. I was just not contributing to the fight at all. Is that too far? Yes it was, Cinder.
I am ready to put on a show.
Yeah, they're wasting a lot of ults. I'm gonna remove this because there's no point. They end up wasting a lot of ults here, so I decided to just back up with my Thor here, healing him, and retracting my revive station, because, yeah. Shooting the mines on the ground so nobody walks up to it and takes damage. And we put down a little revive station, of course. I ult offensively here so we can push up and maybe kill them, and then I barely avoid this ultimate from the Namor on their team. Our Mantis ults here and we rush in together, trying to kill the enemy team. Again here I make a mistake by going for the Namor turrets when I should have been healing more, because our Mantis can't really heal the Hulk that much. Why do they have so much health? Throwing down the power up for Winter Soldier so he can do a lot of damage to this tank right here. Trying to also do some damage to Penny so she dies, and then they end up using Cloak and Dagger ult here, and so we just kind of like back up from that so we don't take damage from it. Healing my teammates as much as I can while staying in cover right here. This fight doesn't really seem to be going our way, but I'm just trying my best to heal up who I can. And now Magneto ults, and I just dash up to high ground to hopefully dodge it, which I do. Although I survive, none of my teammates do, so I end up having to just wait for them to come back. My teammates are just about returning to the fight here, but I'm just gonna be bothering the enemies, making them look at me, so that my teammates can all push up together and take a bit less damage maybe. Now that my teammates are all here, I ult on the carts so we can do some big damage to the enemy team and hopefully win this fight. A revive station in case somebody dies during the fight. We do end up killing somebody and then their Luna ults, but I think we're winning this fight regardless of that. Doing my best here to kill the Namor turrets. I also throw down the power up for Bucky, and we try to kill the Magneto together. Once again, I kind of forgot about our Hulk, and he ends up losing his Hulk form. And then the Psylocke ends up ulting us, which we survived thanks to our Mantis ult. And now this fight is going in our favor, actually. Oh, they wasted it. Nice. The enemy Cloak and Dagger decides to flee for high ground, but me and Thor luckily chase after and we end up killing them. Now we're just pushing the card, trying to get it as far as we can before the next fight here. Shooting the Namor turrets and actually healing our Hulk for once. Tossing down my revive station and then focusing some more on Namor turrets. And thankfully the guy who dies does respawn here, so that's a good thing. The enemy Luna ults here and we decide all to back up because we're not winning when they have this ult going. So it's just better to wait for that ult to run out and just regroup for the next fight. As it ends, Thor pushes in and unfortunately I can't heal him enough. Oh no. He does end up dying, but thankfully me and Mantis here managed to kill their Magneto. So we're even now.
Only 60 seconds left.
Dashing into the enemy team to throw down my ultimates, so we all push up together and finish them off. Just quickly throwing down my revive station in case someone dies to the Psylocke ult. Pushing in here with my teammates, trying to kill Magneto. He does end up ulting though, so I decide to just wall climb and be safe here. They also end up using Cloak and Dagger ult. Quickly trying to dispose of the spider spawner thing, and then I also back up here. Unfortunately, someone dies on our team, and it's starting to look a little bit grim. Thankfully, we do end up stabilizing here, and it's looking a lot better now. Yes, yes. It's 16-0, 8,000 damage, 36k healing. Damn, okay. I got a compliment. Let's go. Oh, I got MVP. Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. And a promotion. Wow.